evening at a little past 6. I think this is the latest show I've ever done. But I wanted to come to you folks today again and let's talk about what I'm hearing on cable networks about Trump, who promised us stimulus checks when he took office. It hasn't happened yet, right? And I'm going to tell you why I think it will not happen. See, right now, the Congress is controlled by the Republicans. There's my gal Cindy again. Hi, Cindy, uncommon woman. Brett, good evening. Blessings to you also. Thank you all for coming. Folks, I want you to leave a comment or say, because here's what I think that Trump's going to do, okay? I think they're going to end up giving us $2,000. I don't know who's going to get it. I don't know how many populations, 340 million. I don't know how many of them pay taxes. It's got to do with your taxes, right? Well, you know me, I'm a Social Security, so I don't pay taxes. So would they still give it to me? I don't know. But why do I think they're going to do it and give the stimulus checks? Because the GOP, if the elections were held today, the GOP would get slaughtered. You know why? Because this guy that we made president, all right, Cindy, we pay tax on Social Security. No, Trump stopped that. I think he stopped that. I don't know. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. Okay? And he's certainly got a cabinet that don't know what the freak they're doing. Okay? But one thing we know for sure, what they do very, very well is they lie. Every word out of their mouth is a lie. He's done nothing for the economy. And now he knows that's going to devastate him, all right, in the midterms. I hope it does. I hope it hurts him in both. I hope the Senate and the Congress so that he can't do a damn thing. There's Mandy. All right. Okay. Oh, remove it. Stand the I don't know how to change this on the moderator. Okay. Pin message. I don't know. Mandy. I can't figure this damn algorithms out. I don't know what the hell to do there. Okay. Oh, somebody. Trump is a second. Oh my God. I got to read this, folks. This came from Optimistic Cynical. Trump is the second coming in Christ. And all he seeks is the truth. And you're just upset because of your opponent. Holy shit. Folks, look at that there. All right? Look at it, what he's writing. You must have a lot of money. You must be investing in the stock market. Optimistically cynical. Okay? Prices are doing well. Where do you live? Cindy, where do you live? Huh? I think we live in the United States. I go to grocery stores, the prices are going up every day. Optimistic. Have you been to the gas station lately? Look at the price of gas. Oh, okay. We're going to blame that on Joe Biden. We're going to blame all this on Joe. The Iran war, Joe Biden's fault. Everything that Trump is doing wrong, we're going to blame Joe Biden, who hasn't been around in over 1.5 years. Okay? Boy, give me a break. Folks, are you reading what that guy's saying? All right? Let me know. Do you? All right? Cindy says, Diddy is as guilty as Donnie. Okay, Cindy, I don't know why you brought up Diddy. But, speaking of Diddy, he got in a fight. Okay? And we don't know what the outcome's going to be. They got him in solitary confinement, which is normal when there's a fight in a prison. They take both guys, put them in solitary confinement until, uh, they get all the footage from the cameras they got. All right, all the stories they get from other inmates and the guards. Okay, so it's pretty standard. Don't think it's a big deal that they put them in special housing. Okay, uh, thank you, Rashida. I appreciate that. All right, Rashida, you're from Los Angeles, aren't you? So, folks, $2,000. $2,000. If you got a $2,000 stimulus check, really seriously, how much of a benefit would it be to you? Okay? Would it help you out greatly? I don't think so. Because you can't buy too much for 2000 today. Well, maybe you go buy a new car and put a down payment down, the money's gone. All right, do you really need a car? Okay? And will the $2,000 sway your decision any? All right? And how you vote, for whom you vote with the midterms. Will it? Leave me a comment. And folks, you know what? I did a thing. I had 1,700 people view it. I only got 4 new subscribers. All right? Folks, if you're new here, please subscribe, like, hype me, and everything else you can do. Okay? Just like the rest of America, I need all the support and help. All right? Because I'm trying to build this channel up so I could get more people that I could bring the content that I provide too. Okay? So, folks, hit that subscribe and like button. But, folks, talking about this $2,000 stimulus, it's become a big subject now. So, what do you really think of it? Okay? Yeah, man, you got to research that there, because I'm not a tech savvy guy. I mean, okay, let's try it again. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what it says, Mandy. Okay, it says, a message, report, remove. Remove is standard. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, Mandy? For a moment here, I'm going to remove you as a standard moderator. Okay? All right, now you can. Okay? Now let me go here, hit you again. It only gives me one choice, add as moderator. Oh, here we go. I did it, Mandy. All right. Mandy, you are now the managing moderator. Everybody. I did it. Can you believe that? All right. So, and I got Cindy here. She's a moderator. All right. Uh, Mandy is. What was that? Boy, you deleted somebody quick there, Mandy. Let's see. Yeah, Lori and Mandy. Yeah, she's awesome, Mandy. You two got to meet. Cindy and Mandy should meet up someday. All right? Lake Effect Blues. Are you a moderator? I don't know. Uh, oh, Ryan says I'm 98 years old and I'm drunk. Who makes up these bots? All right? Hey, we got somebody from England here. Trolley Wally. Trolley, I'm going to give you a few names of people that are my friends over in England. Charlie Bronson, who's done over 50 years in prison in England. Okay? 50 years. And he never unalived anybody, never raped nobody for burglary charges. But he's a tough guy. He's done some things. One time, Charlie kidnapped the warden in prison. Folks, this is a true story. You can't make this shit up. Okay? Charlie kidnapped the warden, brought him up on the roof. Because Charlie used to get on the roof of the prison and feed the prisoners, eat the pigeons. He talked to them. They were his friends. Oh, my. He spent a lot of time in solitary confinement. I'm going to tell you, he's a very dear friend of mine. Also, Joey Pyle. All right? Joey Pyle Sr., who's the head of the firm, and now his son, Joey Pyle Jr., he's like my third son. So I want you to know that, Charlie. Thank you for coming here, all right? All right, see, James, it's like Republicans trying to hold a Senate majority with Republicans who vote Democrat. Well, we got some smart people here. Yeah, you got them there. Okay. Look at that bill they passed yesterday. And folks, for you, those who were here yesterday, I asked you, write your senator or call him. Have any of you done that? I don't care what side of the aisle you are on. But you got to stop that Section 219 in that bill they passed yesterday. All right, where we're going to share our intelligence with Israel. Folks, we can't have that. We should not be sharing our intelligence with any country, especially Israel. It's funny. They don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon. But Israel's got four. Four of them they got. And they're not a member of that, like North Korea, Russia, China. Okay, very few countries. You notice Trump don't go after any country that has a nuclear bomb. Have you noticed that? See, folks, I notice the little things. Okay? You know why I notice the little things? Mary Ann says, tell him to shove the 2000 up his ass. You can be bought for any amount. Oh my God, that's a good one, I gotta tell you. Folks, I want to know if you're a new subscriber here, please come on. Leave me a comment, let me know you're new so I can give you a shout out. Heck effects, well, I gotta see you more often, my friend. And now Jeffrey Dahmer, Vortex, and Joe, less people in trouble. That's from Chevy Silverado. I love these there. Weightless people. Thank you, Charlie Wally. And Mandy agrees with you too. Oh my God, you guys got some great comments today. Come on, keep them coming because you're making me laugh. All right, and I love to laugh, folks. Okay, make me happy. I try to make you happy every day. Make me happy with keep sharing those great comments. Oh my God. Hello, Bushmaster. Who was the Kentucky? Said he wanted does Kentucky have a senator? Oh wait, you mean Senator McConnell? The guy that's delusional, he's got Alzheimer's. They don't want to show him. He ain't talking to nobody. Is that the guy, Cindy? Yeah, I think that's the guy. Oh, we got what you know is from Kentucky. What you know? What do you think about this thing with your Senator, Miss McConnell? Okay? Tell me, leave me a thought. Dog sniffer said, not true. What's not true? You said something. Uh, oh, nuclear bombs are not real? Well, let's wait. I got a feeling Israel's going to land one over in Iran. Just my feeling. Oh, guess who's meeting with Trump on Tuesday, folks? You'll never believe this. Bibi Netanyahu. Now watch Tuesday. Watch what happens to Trump after Tuesday. You see, Bibi's coming to scold him because he's been a bad boy. He hasn't been listening to Bibi. Okay? So now, Bibi's coming here again. You know, he visits the White House so often. He must have, he must have a room there. Okay? And he don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. He tries it with everybody, folks. Does, don't care. See, he don't care if you're red or blue. He's going to try to buy you. And normally he's very successful. Just look at your Congress and your Senate. He owns almost every single one of our congressmen and senators. They get an average of $700,000 to $1 million each from Bibi Netanyahu's APAC and other organizations he has. 700 to $1 million. And they want to give us 2,000. No. Chris Street asked me, do I like YouTube? Okay, that's a very good question. I want to thank YouTube for allowing me the privilege of coming here and talk to you folks. I don't like who's ever ahead of the switch or the algorithms and how they do things and keep changing things. You know, here I am with 17,500 subscribers. When I had 4 or 5,000, I used to get more views. I used to average 4 to 5,000 views. Now I average around 1,500. And it's just not me, because I check other content creators and I see them all being reduced too. And which means I made more money when I had 4 or 5 thousand views, when I had 4 or 5 thousand subscribers. All right, I made more money then I do now. I'm lucky that I break. The minimum is $100 a month. Okay, I very rarely get a little bit over that. Okay, I'm just being honest. I got nothing to hide. Okay, but I just gotta accept it. What could I do? Okay, but they're making a lot of money. So I don't know, folks. I really don't know. You know, and then I on my Instagram. Now I gotten over 17,000 new followers on Instagram in the past week, and I got over 1 million views in the last week over there. Over 17,000. But you don't make no money over there. And now I talked to a friend of mine. He's got a good show coming up tomorrow, Bill Stacks, and he's got a little over 25,000. He's telling me that he's making a few bucks. So I guess the number's got to be 20, 25,000. So, folks, help me get to that goal. Because, like I told you a long time ago, I don't want 1 million, okay? And the reason I don't is like, I'm unlike other content creators. When you send me comments, I actually write you back, okay? I don't have a team of people here. You see, folks, I'm here all by myself, all right? I show you where I live. There's my patio. Okay? Nobody here but me. I'm the only one that does my filming. I do it from my iPhone. Alright? And it is just the best I can give you. Okay? Once in a while, I'll work out of a studio. But folks, I gotta go there. I gotta get dressed. I gotta drive over, walk over, whatever. You know, when I could just be here in the comfort of my recliner, come here and talk to you. So, folks, we're at 45 likes. Come on, let's get 5 more here, folks. So keep it moving, keep it going, okay? And please subscribe. Don't cost you a nickel. Now, if you want a little bit different content, you want to hear more about gangster stuff that I used to do, then join the Dirt Circle, uh, the Gangster Circle, my membership. It's only how much is it, Mandy? I want to say 4.95 a month, something like that. There's not a lot of money, okay? Aston Martin, thank you, sir. Hmm. See, somebody said, Chris, if y'all don't like the horizontal view, you can save it to watch later, and it comes up immediately in the regular view. Oh, Christy, sounds like you know about technology. I wish you were here. Boy, I need help. Thank you, whoever has left me a like. Okay. Oh boy. Michael says the stimulus check is a hot streak of piss on your faces. Yeah, You're right. All they're trying to do, it's their way of trying to buy your vote. Okay? They're bribing you, in other words. All right? Now, look at, I've been talking about the Tate brothers. Folks, those guys are pimps. That's all they are, is freaking pimps. And why is it that I'm the only one asking the question of who were they trafficking these girls to? Why isn't nobody else talking about it? I see a million people. They want to talk about the Tate brothers. They got to show those same disgusting pictures when they got arrested. Okay? But nobody wants to talk about who did they traffic the girl. Trafficking is the legal word. The street word is who were they pimping those girls out to. Okay? Jennifer said that Trump is not giving intel to Israel. Jennifer, all right? Have you read what the Congress passed on Friday? The bill for $1.2 trillion. Have you read what's in that bill? Okay? Section 219 of that bill is integrating. Hi, Rose, how are you? Integrating our military with theirs and sharing intelligence. Have you read that? No. Obviously, you haven't. Please do. I beg you. And I don't like to beg anybody. Folks, this is highly, highly the dumbest thing in history that our government's ever done. Okay? You can thank Mike Johnson for that. Is that his name, Mike? That little twerp with the glasses? Huh? Aston Martin. Oh, Aston Martin, you're in Arizona. Beautiful, beautiful place. All right? It's Berkey. You're subbing. Thank you, Berkey. I appreciate that there. I really do. Which refers the British Crown. And it should have dangled decades ago. Michael Robinson. Boy, I love it. Folks, I love it. Keep these funny posts coming. Okay? As you can see, folks, I try to read each and every. The CIA put a chip in my brain. They got them in all our brains. Okay? But they don't have them in the brains of our congressmen or senators. You know why? They got no brains. They only do what they're told to do by Israel. Welcome, Berkey. Thank you, Cindy, for bringing that up. Oh, Scott Norris, thank you for me for my channel. Just made my day, my friend. I appreciate it. And this is the only reason why I come to you folks. Okay? Because this is the only place on earth, probably, that you're going to get the truth. Like it or not, you're going to get the truth from me. I don't lie. I don't run. I don't hide. Okay? Thank you, Scott Norris. If you do my math, do you math, debate your poo, she, DMV Regal. Eric Powell says Tuesday Trump will have to do nutty who's laundry. I bet that's why Nutto comes there so often. Trump does his laundry. Does Trump also do iron his shirts and stuff, Eric? Find out for me, would you? Yes. Hey, Mandy, can you tell who the new subscribers are now? Huh? Oh, they got that scene on them. So the Tate brothers. Okay? Oh, yeah. And Beebe's got all that information. Beebe's had the Epstein file before our government had the Epstein file. Because Jeffrey Epstein worked for his Mossad. And you know who? The only person, one person, the Mossad answers to is Bibi Netanyahu. Nobody else in his cabinet. Only him. So you know he knows what's going on. You gotta admit he's not a stupid guy. Okay, don't ever think he's a stupid guy. Thank you, Damien Tracy said Jesus Christ loves you. God bless you too, my friend. Hello, Supercharged. How are you? Where you from, friends? Come on, tell me where you're all from here. Okay? And how many of you just subscribed to my channel here today? I'd like to know. All right, so I give you a shout out, folks, because I show you respect. When I say I respect you, that means I respect you. When I say something, you can go to the bank with it, okay? Because I always do what I say. I wish the rest of the world were the same way. But unfortunately, it's not. We live in a society now, people are not respectful. People don't love each other. There's more hatred now than love. Folks, in a way, I'm very happy that I lived this long. I hope to live longer. But I know the realities of things. I don't know how much longer I got. All right? Did I know Shorty and Rafine Spiro? Why do they sound familiar? Are they from Los Angeles here? BM, bro? I don't know. Eric, oh, Rose, how are you, honey? Dandy Mandy. Hi, Mandy, did I see the comment you're talking about? Cindy says screw tube. Supercharged. Thank you, CHM. So PRNO. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that comment. And recovering Gilbert. I'm here for the elder stuff. Well, I'm not an old man. Come on, I'm only 81. When I get a little older, I'll tell you some older stuff. Okay? Shadow banding. Am I shadow being bad? I don't know. Alright? Eh. Jennifer said they gave the immigrants 15,000 in new cars. God damn it! Tell me where. I'll go say I'm an immigrant. How do I do that, Jennifer? Jennifer, get in touch with me. Let me know how to do that. I'll say I'm an immigrant. I don't speak English. I need 15,000. Hey, keep the money. Just give me the car. Let me know how to do it. Mandy, are you saying I'm shadow banned? Maybe I am. Okay. All love from Arizona. Peace and happiness. Why am I old? Oh, that's not too hard to figure out. You know why? See, when I was born, I had one birthday. A year later, I had another birthday. And every year that I was alive, I had another birthday. And, last December, it totals 81. Cindy, no. Who is the eldest content creator? It's a good question. I'd like to know who the oldest one on YouTube is. I always thought I was the oldest one on Instagram, but I'm not. I'm going to tell you, there's a woman, 83 years old on Instagram, and she's gorgeous. 83 years old. You got to go see her. I forget what her name. I wrote her. She didn't write back. I always try to make a play. You got to know that. Okay? Uh, what's better? Who's better, Pink Floyd or Nirvana? I'm not the guy to ask, Ashton. I couldn't really tell you. All right, Nirvana. I really like Nirvana. Okay, Batman the Friend. Ashton, man, you're 15. Are you really? Come on, Esther Martin. I don't believe that. Mm. So I don't know. Folks, I gotta be one of the oldest. What do you think? Especially on YouTube. Okay? I know I'm older than Michael Frank Shea. He's only 75. Just had a birthday. Uh, I just might be the oldest person here on YouTube. Do any of you know who is? What do you see? Rose asked me, what do you see broadcasting really be in the future? I think cable networks are going to be gone, become history. Okay? It's like during the week, I watch my local news because I want to know what's going on around me here. I mean, I live in Los Angeles. Holy shit. Folks, there was a picture. I wish I knew how to post these things. All right? But there's a bridge downtown. Some crazy nut got on top of it. You should have seen it. It was on, I don't know if it's on YouTube or Instagram. I can't remember where I saw it. Oh my God, the guy was a whack job. All right, it was just scary seeing how high he was up there on the top of that bridge. Alright? Well, folks, okay, it's 6:49. I'm gonna find a movie. It's not easy to find a good movie nowadays. Alright, whether I go on Amazon, Netflix, Paramount Plus, I can't wait for Landman to come back. Okay, and Tulsa King. And that's something Hollywood's got to do is they got to, they do these shows, they do 10 shows, and then they're off for a freaking year. And you got to wait a year, and they're all at the same time, okay? You ever drive in a car and you're listening to music, a commercial comes on, and you change the station, and there's a commercial on that. You go to another station, and you got a commercial. Why and how do they do that? How do they put all their commercials on at the same time? Each different stations and different network. All right? How do they do that? And why do they do that? They just want to control us. And that's just what they do. $4.99, folks. Join the Gangster Squad. Gangster Circle. Boy, I said Gangster Squad. The Gangster Squad, don't join them. Okay, that's the detectives that go after the Italians here in Los Angeles. Okay, and that's true. Okay, you see the movie with Sean Penn. Huh? Thank you, champ. All love and positivity. Okay? Cindy, you see 50 likes. I got 71. I got 71. You're only seeing 50, Cindy? Huh? Mandy, what are you seeing? I hope we're all seeing the same thing. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you all. And like I always tell you, make somebody else happy, and I guarantee you it'll come back to you tenfold. And I want you all to know that this evening, a lot of you have made me very happy, made me laugh. I love that. I got to be honest with you. I needed it. Thank you for these gifts you're all sending me. Okay? I appreciate all your love and your support. God bless you all. Have a good evening. Be safe, everybody.